arrive on site, first thing to do is make sure your park brake is set. Then to stow the vehicle, push the stow button, let the air dump out. You want to make sure your master power remains on, your ignition power off. Looking at your generator, you want to make sure to operate any hydraulics that your generator is running or the chassis engine. To start the generator, there's a remote start switch in the cab. There's also a switch on the control panel for the generator itself. Press and hold for a couple of seconds. And your generator is running. Check your pressures. Maintain water temperature. Now what you want to do is hit your auto level function to level out the truck. Press and hold for a couple of seconds. And you'll see certain indicator lights light up. Those are the jacks that are in operation at the moment. When your jack's down, indicator light is illuminated. You do not want to try to move the truck. Now all 4 cylinders are in operation. You'll see your yellow indicator lights are off, telling you that the truck is level. Okay, here you can see the start switch that's on the generator itself. Now when you start or stop your generator, you want to make sure your main breaker is off. You can now turn it on. The next operations after you're leveled out are inside the truck itself. To operate your slide outs, insert your key and push extend. Now you want to make sure there are no obstructions or anything else in the way. When you operate these hydraulic systems, these slide outs, you only want to do one function at a time, whether that be the leveling system or a room itself. If you do more than one function at a time, you risk burning up a solenoid or the electric motor on the hydraulic pump. Okay, when you're done with that, it's a good idea to remove your key, store it in a safe spot because they do break. You can turn your main breaker on and you have every function in the body on operation. Also from here, you can operate your awning. Now these awnings are set up with an anemometer, which will automatically retract if wind speed is reached a certain mile per hour. Right now it's defaulted to 12 miles an hour. Bring that up all the way to 24 miles an hour. So some gusty day, you know, you might be reaching 15, 18, 20 mile an hour winds. On your front wall and then on the side wall in the ambulance, we're now in the ER room. There's a 12-volt Webasto heater. Okay, you can tell that's working. There's a green illumination that occurs when that is activated. On the other wall, we have a 110 baseboard heater, and that is controlled here. So that will operate with the generator. Also, there are 4 roof-mounted 110 air conditioner heater. Okay, you have a low heat option, you have a low fan, low cool, and a high cool. Okay, and those run off the generator. The one in the control room will run off of Shoreline. Each room has its own individual operation switch. There is a dimmer option on that switch as well. Your front wall of the ER room Has a fourplex on the front wall. That'll operate your front monitors. You also have 110 outlets in each slide out room. There's 2 in each room. Power supply from the control room is in a power strip located underneath the desk. There's 1 each side. Power in the ambulance on the driver's wall. You have a duplex underneath the bench seat. There is a fourplex, and all that is run off the generator. Also in the ambulance there is a Webasto heater control. Like I said, you can tell it's working if that green light is illuminated. If it starts flashing, it means something's wrong. Okay, to break down the truck, just run through opposite actions like you did before. Like I said, 1 function at a time, and you do not want to stop halfway. You need to go all the way in or all the way out. Again, make sure there's nothing obstructing the path of the room, and hit retract. Now also here you can stow your awning. When you close your door, your step automatically retracts. To shut off the generator, just hold and depress the start-stop switch until the generator shuts off. So again, you want to make sure your main breaker is off. Okay, and here you can shut off your scene lights and hit auto store to retract the leveling cylinders. And you do not need the generator for this function because it's not electrically controlled. It's a spring loaded operation. You can see the indicators shutting off as they are retracted. Now you can see your jack's down light is off and you are in travel mode. And to get rid of this blinking light, just hit cancel and you're ready for the road.